Welcome to the stream, everybody. This is I, the Green Leader, and tonight we're returning for some more Stellaris. So, we're making up a stream because last night I was a decent bit late, good 45 minutes to an hour late, so I figured I would add another stream tonight for some more Stellaris to make up for that. So, the plan for the night, kind of along the lines of what we had planned last night. We had initially planned to try and federate with the Sovereign Helven Worlds. We couldn't quite do that because the 4 Sovereign Helven Worlds are actually a vassal under the Chim Order. I completely forgot about this and realized that I really couldn't do anything in terms of vassalizing, so we just ended up doing a bit of housekeeping. Upgrading things, making sure that our fleets were all set up, trying to get sectors with population taken care of and whatnot. So, mainly what I was working on last night. So tonight, what we're doing is we are going to war. So, part of the reason why we can't federate under the Sovereign Helven Worlds is because, as I said, they are vassal under the Chim Order. My initial plan was to go to war with the Chim Order to try and free them. Unfortunately, because we had a non-aggression pact with the Chim Order, this makes it kind of difficult. However, we do have the ability to go to war with somebody else entirely. We have the ability to actually go to war with the Zum Purifiers. They hate our guts, and we have a good reason, well, somewhat good reason, to go to war with them. So the plan is, for the night, we are going to war with the Zum Purifiers, and we're going to try and vassalize them. Once they become our vassals, we can then try and work with them and try and improve things quite a bit for them. The other thing that we can do is, once we've got them taken care of, that might actually increase our economic power, which would then allow us to be in a better situation for properly federating with the Chim Order, which would then get us federated as well with the Sovereign Helven Worlds, thereby getting us one step closer to my preferential ending of the game, which is to federate or vassalize every empire in the galaxy. So that will be the plan. The real question is what options we actually have with the Zum Purifiers. Because it would be nice to federate with them, but I know that is highly unlikely, particularly as they kind of hate our guts. Mainly for ideological reasons. They are fanatical purifiers, so they view all alien life as a cosmic mistake and seek to purify the galaxy of its taint. They will never engage in diplomacy with other species. Never a good thing. Never, ever a good thing. However, let's take a look at their everything. Their economic power is horrible. Their technology level is ridiculous, and their fleet power is absolutely pathetic. We can pretty much steamroll them. I don't think we're gonna have much issue dealing with them on a war basis. So I think we are relatively fine there. I'll make sure. Yes, sounds good. So the plan is, moving forward, is we are going to basically try and see if we can't do something in terms of wow, yeah, we can't actually do anything with them, so we can't even force any sort of attack on them. The best thing we could do is just fascinating. Declare war to indicate that we seek to achieve this war. Declare a war goal to indicate what we seek to achieve with this war. Well, we have several things we want to achieve. But this one, the only one we have is ending a quote-unquote a threat. It's a preemptive war, basically. War is engaged to end a threat to galactic civilization, which the Zum Purifiers technically are. I just wish there was a better option available. So not only us, but every single one of our vassals will be going at them, so that'll be nice. And then on top of that, I suppose let's do a quick check of our... Ooh, we are actually equivalent to... Oh, now that is interesting. Hold on just a second. Let's take a look at... I was running the situation log victory. The Chim Order took over in first. Now that is impressive. I was not expecting that at all. I don't know exactly what happened. But kudos to them. Wow. Okay. Economic power, there's still 2,000 above us. Still, that's impressive. Technology level, we beat them technologically speaking. Number of systems, we definitely have them beat. Number of colonies, they have us beat. They've got more colonies. They also have a higher pop count. They have nearly double our population count. However, subject empires, we have a better subject empire situation going on, and we might be able to further it along quite a bit. Excuse me. Ixodar Star Collective. Oh man, they actually have a considerably better economic power than we do, however. Quite interesting. I mean, there's a couple of other things I could do. I mean, I could go to war with the Ixodar Star Collective. I don't particularly want to. We're in a decent spot with them. But it's not something I would consider a good idea to go to war with them. Okay, and here's the other thing. Before we actually go to war, I do want to actually consider setting up a Titan. I haven't actually set up any Titans yet, and I think this will be the time to do so. Let's quickly go to the ship designer. This will be a one-size-fits-all Titan. Hot damn. Ooh, that is very nice. Also oh my gosh, okay, hold on, okay. Didn't realize there were things that were going on. Hold on, let's actually just check a couple things on. Like the defense platforms, everything's looking good. Ion Cannon Core, we gotta make a new one. Ion Cannon. Saying Ion Cannon Core. Let's do an autocomplete. That is what I'm talking about. I can't remove the last design, unfortunately. I want that. I actually kind of want that name, the longbow. Longbow seems actually appropriate for this type of weapon. So... yeah. Pretty cool. Okay. Set that to auto upgrade. Yeah, it even gave me a longbow. Design with that name on it. Oh, yes, I would like to auto... yes. Realize I could have, or should have. That's perfect, actually. Very perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Yes. Lovely, in fact. Cool. Addition beam. Interesting. Now let's go to my Titan here. Let's see what we got. We have a Titan bow. That's the only option we have. A Titan core. And a Titan stern. Very cool looking design. I actually really like it. Targeting grid, defensive aura effect. Ooh, that is very cool. I've had this thing for a while now, and I have not looked at it yet. Let's auto-complete the ship. Where do you have so many shields you've got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. To be honest, I kind of want, particularly if we're going to do that, I want that. And I kind of want... It's amazing. Let's look at this. Horrible shield damage, great hull and armor damage. And then you get a whole ton of shield stuff. Perfect. 193 per time. Very cool. I like that a lot. However, there's a couple things. I want regenerative hull on here. And I think that is good to go. So we're going to do an auto upgrade. Auxiliary fire control, what does it do? Plus 5% chance to hit. Power usage. Oh my gosh, we have so much extra power. I see. That's what the negatives are. It's what's being used, I see. To be honest, is there any benefit to... No, excessive power. Okay. No. That's right. Plus 3% for excessive power, so you do want excessive power. That's right. Pulse thrusters. Yeah, everything's pretty much where I want it. So I'm not sure what else I can do here other than just saying it's good to go. Let's do it. What are these actually? I'm curious. Ooh, okay. Oh, this is actually a much... Oh my gosh, no, let's do these, please. Hells yes. The kinetic artillery is considerably better. It does an average of 45 versus the large Gauss cannon only does 39. Wow, cloud lighting is still pretty ridiculous. Okay. I think we're good to go there. Predatory beam. That's right, does 50% and extra 25%. Okay, I think we are ready to go. We're going to call this good. We're going to save this. We're going to go yes. Thank you. And at this point, I'm very tempted to actually say, screw the Gauss cannon. Let's get our... What is this? Stormfire autocannon. 7. You know, to be honest, it's been a while, and I should actually consider all the new options that I have open to me. It's 2, 3, 2, 7.5, 6.52. Stormfire autocannon. Very cool. Didn't even notice this. Does 50% damage to shields, 25% damage to hull. It's actually not bad at all. 7 versus 6, that's nearly a full damage point higher. It's 2. It's 4. 6. Let's get the better one here. Let's get the Stormfire autocannons instead of the Gauss cannons. Fortunate to see them go. They've been a mainstay of my army for a long time, but we're gonna do it. Let's see integrity. Let's look at the diligence here again. We're gonna do the same thing. We are going to... Oh, looks like we can't actually do it. It's medium. Let's see what we have. Medium, that's 15. That's 12. 6. 16. No Gauss cannons stay, apparently. In terms of G, we've got... 11 there. 10. 13. Points evasion is 0%. What do they mean by evasion? Is it that it has evasion? As in, it can evade incoming attacks? So... it's interesting. Hull points 11. Speed is 15. Speed is 18. It's faster. Less hull points, but better evasion, and it's faster. I don't know. I think this one's actually fine. We'll leave this one. Tenacity. Here, we can actually replace the Gauss cannon with the kinetic artillery. This... What's the next one? 36, 29, 42. Yeah, neutron launchers it is. It's basically the same as the gamma lasers, it's just that it does better hull damage. So we are actually going to save this and go on. Yep. Gonna have to check all the ships now. I didn't realize there was that much of a disparity. We're also going to put Neutronian armor here. And here. We're going to put shields here. That's just me being a OCD doofus. The Immortal. We've done that. Okay, so hold on. There's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's put one... Let's put a couple Neutronians. We're going to put one Neutronian launcher here and one there. We're going to save that. Slight boost, but it does give us that little extra boost from the large stuff for hull and armor damage. Okay. Now let's go to our battleships. So the lasers need to be replaced with Neutronian launchers here. Does great shield damage. So really we want as much hull and armor as a result. Yeah, and that'll be just about as much as that. That does armor, that does shield. 400 times damage against shield. So even though that's 5, multiply that by 4 and you've got 20. How does that compare to, say, here? Their Gauss cannon actually does 30. I'm sorry, the Gauss cannon's actually better in this instance. Quite fascinating. Okay. Basically, if it's large, we want neutron launchers or a Gauss cannon. There's 2 Titans we can do. Yeah, so basically if it's medium we want gamma lasers, or Gauss cannons. If it's large we want neutron launchers, or the X artillery, whatever it is. So retribution's done, I think we're all good there. And I like having equal shields and armor, so let's actually do that. Oh, damn it. Let's let it upgrade.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
Okay, so is everyone done upgrading? Yes.
Genetic improvement project concluded.
Ooh. Perfect. Okay, so one quick. Okay, so now that we're done with this, now we can go back to here. Say no, we want that, and then we want one of each, basically. There we go, and then for here we want 1, 2, 3, and one of these. I'm gonna save this. Thank you. Okay.
Construction project concluded.
Pause. So the Conqueror is taken care of, right? Yes, Conqueror is taken care of. Now we need to take care of this. Again, we want kinetic art. No, no. Neutron lock. Well, hold on. Yeah, this is shield damage, so we want hull and armor, so we want neutron armor. Neutron launchers. And then we get Gauss cannon there. And one gamma laser as well. There we go. And again, we get 1, 2, 3. One dark matter. Interesting. Oh well. We can save that. Yes, let's overwrite that. That's the one that does shield damage. What about the other one? Conqueror, that one does mainly... Oh, okay, okay. So we actually want the kinetic guys on there. In case. Okay, let's go to the Gorgon. Again, we want neutron launchers for these. That's fine. It's the Gorgon. Do you know what we don't? We want one neutron launcher, one of these, and then one gamma, and one... Yep, there we go. There we go. Perseus. They're all medium, they're all fine. If it's medium, we are perfectly fine with Gauss and gamma. Perseus fine. Constantine. I think we're perfectly fine, except for the autocannons. Autocannons we want to use instead of the whatchamacallits, Gauss cannons. It looks like we aren't actually using any Gauss cannons on here. What does this one actually do? That's plus 100 to shield penetration. It's horrible armor damage. It's basically a point defense. Let's see if there's any strike craft that's better than this. That does 40. It's 54, 18. So that we'll take the advanced strike craft. Put them in there. Save that. Yes, indeed. And then medium here. That's definitely more. Yeah, that's more than double for these two. Do have one of these. Of shield penetration. Not the shield penetration though. Not necessarily shield damage, so let's actually swap that out for the Gauss cannons. Okay. That is the Constantine. Let's take a look at our destroyers here. Yeah, no, that's, yep. Kind of perfect. $16 versus 15. Put one Gauss cannon here. And let's put one gamma laser here. because the Stormfire autocannon is actually a better option than the Gamma there. What am I saying is basically, I kind of want to basically have them go hand in hand. One does shield damage, one does armor damage, and the like. So, kind of need them to work together in the same ship. So that is what we shall do. Okay. So the Monarch. Take a look at that. That is a large. That is a large. So we want neutron. Yes. What's the range on this? Range 130. How's that? How about on this one? Actually, does have a longer range. Okay. That's perfectly fine. Yep. Do that. Supernova. And then the Turbulent. And I think we're actually perfectly fine with this. Okay. The last one is the Corvettes. That is great. That is fine. Okay. Everything's taken care of. Ooh, original G with the host and the raid. So I'm assuming it's a raid, right? Thank you so much for the host. I really do appreciate it. If you guys are not aware of the original G, go check him out. He's a great streamer and a friend of the channel. Let me just make sure I've got the right... Oh, not the Illuminati. Really? Come on. The underscore original G. There it is. Go check him out. He's a great guy, and definitely one worth going to check out. How was the games? I saw you were playing Rocket League when I last saw you. Did you keep going with it? And did you get any wins? Did you rank up? What happened? Did you switch over to anything else? Because that would also be interesting. But thank you for the host. I really do appreciate it, G. Okay. Gone through everything. Let's just quickly upgrade all of our ships, as well as add a Titan to everything. Titan class. Yeah. And each Titan is what? 16. Wow. Yep, each Titan class is 16. So Omega. Bravo. Alpha. Yeah, it's Alpha. Switched to Black Ops 4 Zombies and then got mad at Apex and hosted you. Yeah, it's understandable. I can understand. I've gotten pissed at Apex myself. Sounds like you didn't get your wins there. But I do appreciate the host anyway. Thank you, dude. Oh man, what happened at Apex? I assume you died, but what happened with the dying? Aimbots, toxic teammates. What happened? I'm curious. In the meantime, let's. I can't reinforce the fleet.
Construction project concluded.
Ooh. Interesting. Why can't I reinforce the fleet? Bad team, randoms, you know. Yeah. I do know. I know that all too well. I've had my fair share of bad teammates, and what the hell is going... Maybe I have to do it from the fleet manager. No, not the ship designer. Fleet manager. Fleet needs to be reinforced with 4 ships for 0. I understand this. What in the world is happening that I can't build? And each one is 5K. Holy cow. I must be missing something because clearly... Do I need... I'm not sure what I'm missing. Maybe I need to actually build a citadel. In which case... I may need to upgrade this. Let's upgrade to a citadel. Rocket League was good. Excited for TLE tomorrow night. Nice.
Construction project.
From what I understand, it's the preseason, right? Tomorrow. In which case, you are correct, sir. That will be an entertaining night. Preseason is always fun, for sure.
Construction project concluded.
Turn Prime. Yeah, that's right. I was fine with that.
Construction project concluded.
Their aim's fine. That one's fine. Core's fine. Oh, Luxury's just reading. Tethel. Yeah, they still got plenty of jobs available. Team Afterburner 2.0. Nice. But who's on the team? Is Rex and Smiling Leader coming back, or are you getting new guys? And if so, who are the new guys? I assume you're getting new guys, right? Okay, set. They still have a ton of jobs available. St. Casper, they still need stuff. But they don't need any jobs per se, so they're fine for now. Skipperton Prime. Again, they don't really need jobs per se. Baron Prime.
Initial colonization phase commencing.
Ooh, there's the first of the new colonies that I set up last night. Worker. We're gonna upgrade the
initial colonization phase commencing.
We need a Paradise Dome. And then what we'll do is we will upgrade that as well. We are also going... Oh,
construction project
are starting
concluded.
to come back, so maybe not. It's fine for now. New guys, that's why 2.0. I see.
Initial colonization phase commencing.
How's your new team looking? Good, bad, ugly? Cheese whiz? That's right, I was having him other stuff taken care of. Setting up chemical plants, crystal plants, that was perfect. Oh, another colony. So excited. All the colonies are coming together. Force him to build a couple more here.
Construction project concluded.
I'll be playing with Num and his friend Wizard. D3, so good so far. Nice. Nice. Cafe is fine. I could use... Well, they already have a Paradise Dome, too. For hard work and experience, Governor Mallory Vernon has developed new skills. What are these new skills? Oh, nice. Architect. It's not a bad one. Better than Pillhead or Crime Boss, so... Two good things. Not that serious about training as Rex and Smiling was, but meh. Sure, I understand. They seemed very intense and very ready to move on to the next ranking, so I understand that all too well.
Construction project concluded.
That's the other thing. We need it. What? Where is... Hold on, show me the trade routes. Where is this Jared?
Construction project
of
concluded.
Eva. Where is it going? Oh, pricey, and that's why. Hold on, where is this?
Construction project concluded.
Oh my goodness, I am pulling in. I didn't even realize. What? Since when does this have a trade hub? Oh no, but the trade hub pulls in from the system. Oh, that would make perfect sense. If I was a smart man, I would have been paying attention to that. URB getting some food? Yeah, no worries, dude. Let me know what you're getting, I'm curious. Through hard work and experience, Admiral Bach, son of Ink, has developed new skills. Let's see what he's got. Ooh, sensor range, +1. Ship hyperlane detection, +2. Sublight speed, +10%. Lovely. An expert in reconnaissance, having the technical skills to always get the most out of long-range ship
Fleet enhancements
sensors.
applied.
I love it. Another level up. Take a quick gander at the sectors and make sure everybody's got the resources they need. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Go. I like to have 2K for each governor. Go. Or 2K for each planet for each governor. So in this case, Yab Hanir sector has been producing a ton of stuff.
Initial colonization
Gone through
phase
all of
commencing.
his stockpile. He's doing fine. He's doing fine. Lyrim's, I'm taking care of Lyrim myself. Tethel's doing all right, so it's fine. I'm taking care of it myself. Okay. Gonna go ahead and upgrade everything. I want to see where it goes to. Right now it's at 2.9. Upgrade this. I still am not sure why I can't reinforce the fleet. It's just a Titan that's missing, so I wonder if it has to be a ship built from a citadel. I am not sure. So, in fact, let's actually go to a station. There we go.
Construction
Missile
project
base, gun
concluded.
battery. Interesting. Listening post. Don't care about listening post. I like the idea. The hyperlane register. I like the defense grid supercomputer. Always do. Go to the shipyard. Let's see if I can build a Titan. I cannot. Starbase
Research concluded.
has to be at least at a Citadel level, and that is why. That is unfortunately why. Can't do it yet. Energy weapon attack speed plus 5%. New research. No. Meh. Meh. The jump drive could be interesting, but its claims is potentially dangerous, and I'm not sure what that might even mean. Maybe that unleashes the warp beasts on us, and that might be a much larger nuisance than I'd like to deal with. So we're gonna go with energy weapon damage plus 5%. That's what we want there. That's what we want there. So we are good to go. Serious. Yeah, that's all good. I do want to upgrade all of those. Let's go to Valis. It's good. I'm just going to upgrade everything there. Revik. Revik, if I remember correctly, is this... Oh, no. I see. An Office of Non-Governmental Organ dedicated to improving conditions of interstellar star trade. Galactic ambition minus 20%. Reduces 2 trade value for each trade hub. Resource silos, I do like that.
Construction project.
I mean, it's okay. It gives us a plus 2,000 resource storage capacity. It's not a bad idea. Targeting uplink, ship weapon range plus 50%. Communications jammer. Powerful jammers interfere with ship-to-ship communication, making it difficult to coordinate fleet movements. Ah, that could be an interesting one. Not sure. Not sure. That actually might be an interesting one. Well, let's do that. The Naval Logistics Office in here. Damn it, Chrome, go away. Chrome being a weirdo, as per usual. Okay. Where is... Oh, damn it. Where? I have a fleet here. The heck? No, you stop right there and you destroy them. No. Pirates get their asses handed to them.
Construction project concluded.
Wow, that's actually a surprisingly large fleet for the pirates involved. Quite fascinating. It's a lot more than I actually expected.
Construction project concluded.
I mean, don't get me wrong, we're kicking ass. Taking names.
Construction project concluded.
But still, surprising. Unfortunately, their hit ratio is not very good. Well, I should really say, unfortunate for them. Not so much for us. That guy's going down, this guy next, and then this guy. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Let us see what is going on in this sector. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's fine to leave for a little bit. That needs to be reduced to a considerably lesser state. Just let me go into the system. There we go. Thank you. Oh, they're already there. Perfect.
Construction project concluded.
And that's plus 160, so that'll definitely take care of that. No problem whatsoever.
Construction project concluded.
Let's see if there's anything else that's causing us issues. There is not. Effective piracy is at 0. Our piracy is at 0. Piracy is somewhat high there. Where's it going next? Currently moving where?
Construction project concluded.
Oh no. Oh no, something's happened. Something has happened to this poor governor. Ah, arrested development. That's an unfortunate one right there. Also reminds me, there is another... No. I just want to look at this. Where is this going? Screeching Abyss. Not sending anything, though. Would be the nearest one in the way. Oh. He's going just straight to the sun. Not any... well... Could be going there, but... First of all, does this thing even have a... That's a fleet. Do you mind? No, it doesn't even have any... things, and to be honest, I kind of want to replace this. I need to actually replace this with an anchorage. Okay, where is this one actually going in terms of its trade route? I know this is not quite war yet, but I do want to take care of this before anything else happens. He's going all the way to here, oh, all the way to the sun. Although, to be honest, I don't really care about the piracy. It's 1. I mean, max piracy is going to be pretty much destroyed by the star bases that I've got to play. Base protection +7, which again is super low. Well, because I mean its max is 1, and its base protection is 7, so I mean it'll never reach higher than what it can actually do. So. Yeah, we'll just have it going straight to the thingamabob, so we'll do that one. Have it go to here instead. Wait, right? Is it a right click? I think it is a right click. Yeah, there we go. It's a right click. It's not really passing through any other... Sema. Where is Sema? Devil's Maw. Where's the Devil's Maw? Sounds very familiar, but I just can't seem to find it. It's clearly a black hole system. Okay. So it's the Devil's Maw. It's fine. That's fine. Hell, the highest is completely taken care of there. Price is 48. Again, that's completely covered by the starbase, so we're fine. Here we're getting 49. Piracy has reached its maximum. That's actually fine because it's covered by everything in the sector. And again, that is somewhat fine. Okay. I don't know where this 97% is coming from. Oh no, there we go, it's back to 100. Okay. I am fine with that. And there's in fact actually a couple planets we need to be increasing here.
Construction project concluded. Construction project concluded.
But for instance, Kirim actually needs to be collected. It is unfortunate, but Kirim does need it. It's got 179 that could be added to that. So. Am I missing something? Welcome back. Not much, to be honest. It's just me trying to deal with trade routes. And then realizing that I have a horrible, horrible issue with my mineral growth. I don't know what's going on, but
supplied.
horrible things have happened
Fleet enhancement supplied.
with my minerals, and they are not doing well. So, let us see what the hell is going on. Oh. Go look at my planets. Oh, you know what? There is actually a pretty quick solution. There's a quick solution already. There are several things that I haven't actually built here. For
Construction
instance,
project
there's
concluded.
13 minerals there that I haven't actually taken advantage of. Followed by another 6 minerals there that I haven't taken advantage of either. Do I have a stream deck? I actually don't. Everything I do in terms of the shortcuts, I use just keyboard shortcuts for everything. So if I need to switch between scenes, I've got certain scenes that I have on a shortcut, like say my pause menu or my pause screen. That's on a shortcut, and generally speaking, when I'm on my pause menu, I'm going and manually select to go to whatever other scene I'm wanting. So generally, I'll use that for my scene transitions. So no stream deck. I suppose I could get one, but it's not really necessary. No. At least in my setup. It just depends on what you're trying to go for and what you're trying to do. You've got lots of different things that you would want a stream deck for, particularly for like sound effects or for specific video transitions. Like there's a guy, Jimbo. If you haven't checked out his stream, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't really need it. But Jimbo, JIMB0. In fact, I'm just gonna give him a shout out just for the funsies of it. He's a great streamer, nice, super nice guy, and he has a very well produced stream. Well worth checking out. Go check him out, please. Tell him Green sent you. Anyway, he has these really cool break scenes where he's found these old like movie theater intermission lobby scenes, lobby videos, and he's strung them all together, and they're basically his
construction project concluded.
His AFK screens, his on a break screen, and they're fantastic. And I can't see him using or properly taking advantage of that without actually having a stream deck.
Initial colonization phase.
I can see it being
complete.
useful, right? I can definitely see it being useful. Oh yeah, definitely go check it out. He's a really nice guy. He's a really nice guy.
Construction project concluded.
Great streamer. He does a lot of Terraria stuff, but his production quality on his stream is fantastic, and he's got some really cool things going on in that stream. So I mean, just to see another good streamer and kind of the way he has everything set up and the way the quality that he has, his engagements.
Initial colonization phase
excellent,
complete.
very excellent. So yeah. But yeah, just things to keep in mind and things to be taking into account when you're, say, looking into the different things that can be done for a stream. Always good to check out an example of somebody else who does a really good job. Seriously, are you still building stuff? Let's actually take a look at my planets and see what the hell is going on here. I don't have to start buying minerals. But I'm gonna have to start doing something. I mean, it's either that or I'm gonna have to start actually taking more advantage of what I got going on. Am I selling any? Wait, no, I'm not selling any. through all my planets and see what... In fact, you know what? Let's go by sector by sector. We're producing 55 here. Let's... this one is... Alright, that's the sector capital. Fine with that. Wait, did I really do Confederation first? Why would I do Confederation first? I'm maybe an idiot. I don't know. That is very odd of me. Okay, but there's still space to be doing stuff. He does have a mineral purification hub, as well as that. At this point, it's not safe for me to actually go ahead and start upgrading some of these things. Just because I'm using already so many minerals as it is. So, that is unfortunate. Let's keep going.
Construction project concluded.
And again... Okay, first of all, let's actually just go through and make sure that I've got... Wait, no, is it upgraded? It is upgraded. Oh, we are fully upgraded. Oh, let's take a look at this. Oh, let's see what we can do. Titan assembly yards. Holy cow. Yes, we're doing it. We're doing it right now. Titan assembly yard. Incoming. For sure. Right now. Oh, we also need to upgrade this. And exotic gases have at least increased. Moats are still a little behind, but that's fine. Okay. We've got Titan production underway. That's right. I'll make sure all my trade routes are fine. They are all fine. So let's go ahead. See what we can do about declaring war. And then the real question is, which way are we going? I believe we can go through this way.
Construction project
and through
concluded.
here. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and we'll make contact. We're going to communicate. We're going to say, screw you guys, declare war. It's going to be us. End the threat. Declare war.
War declaration processed.
What took you so long, human? Let us end this once and for all. Real question is, which way does he think he's... Oh, he can't even get to me. Oh, that is actually quite hilarious. I can get to him, he cannot get to me at all. Hilarious. So, the best bet he has is for me to come and kick his ass. That is exactly what we're going to do. Kaboom. We are going to start... They have a megastructure? What? Oh, it's a destroy... Oh, that is absolutely amazing. Ooh, I really... Ooh. I'd love to make a claim on that, but I know that's gonna eat up so much influence for that, because that's a decent chunk of ways. Or maybe it's not as far as I think. Okay, here we go. That's where you gotta go. Thankfully, it's actually not too bad at all. Here we go.
Initial colonization phase complete.
Oh, nice. My colonies are going absolutely wonderfully. Conduit through which... Oh, man, and we keep... I don't think I've got the super... or the mega structures set up yet, so I don't think I can even build a mega structure. We got a functional gateway, that's all that matters, right? Is there a way to tell how many subs a streamer has? Some streamers will set up a command. You know, like Lou has a exclamation point subs. I don't actually have one yet myself. I really should actually set that up. I can tell you right now, I've got 5 subs. So, I'm about 10 away from getting my second emote. So, I'm on my way. But, yeah, in terms of a way to tell as a viewer, without having to, say, look at a command, there's no real way to tell. As I say, the best bet you have is to, whatchamacallit? The best option you have is to use a command. Exclamation point subs, and generally that's something that's got to be set up by the streamer. Nice, nice. Thank you. Let's just continually be upgrading stuff here. I'm gonna upgrade these. And we're gonna do a Citadel upgrade here. Which is the one that's... No, it's not that one. That's right, it's Imuthin. Ooh, before I forget, I forgot completely that I had actually set up these guys. And now they've actually been here for a little bit, I don't mind having them patrolling again. And frankly, to be honest, I mean, we can just have our main fleet... I don't need to see this anymore. We can have our Omega fleet go here. They're our defensive fleet, and they'll be able to deal with the pirates there pretty quickly.
Project concluded.
Nice. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so we've got one ship, one 3,000 fleet here. Another fleet there for 10,000. There's the Chim order. I'm not sure where they're going. They're just patrolling. Okay. These poor guys, they're just gonna get absolutely walloped.
Striking hostile station.
Indeed. Wow, just one shot did it. One long-range shot from what I can only guess was my Titans here. Oh, that's an impressive fleet. And then when I've got... Or, not, sorry, not my Titan, my battle station. My battleship, I should say. When I finally have... Wait, what? Now that is interesting. That is very, very interesting. Oh my gosh. I'm actually taking over the system. That is different than what normally happens. An idea what my next emote will be? I'm not sure, to be honest. I haven't even thought about it, and I'm still a little ways off. But yeah, I'm not sure, actually, to be honest.
Construction project concluded.
It'll be interesting to see how things move forward. Right now, I've got the 3. I've got, obviously, the Green High. That's my Tier 1. It's my Tier 2, which is Green What, and then my Tier 3, which is Green Fancy. Green Fancy will stay. I might move Green What down and add or create a secondary, or another one, I should say. This is actually amazing.
Project concluded. Construction project.
This is a very different type of war. I'm just taking them over, basically, is all I'm doing. That is absolutely fantastic. and yet also maybe not fantastic. What does that do for... See, occupation is 0. Even though I have 3 systems. Yeah, it doesn't say that it's an occupied system. Which means I have to basically... Yeah, I don't know. Leading combat, I know. It's gonna be a pretty quick fight. So fast, in fact. That it's... Oh. No. Just go there. We're meeting them. Yeah, I'm planning in getting some professional emotes done. Nice. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, and Fiverr is a great place to go. If you don't know what Fiverr is it's a bit of a marketplace for finding people to work on things like that. And if you need a link, and we'll get you one right now. Let's quickly take a look at the battle. Oh my gosh.
Construction project
Let's slow it down
concluded.
just a smidge, or else it's going to go way too quickly. Wow. That was like momentary and that battle was done. I don't know if they lost 11 ships in that tiny battle. Fiverr. Which emotes? I was going to use visuals by impulse. Ooh, I've not heard of them.
Construction project concluded.
Or them. I'm not sure if it's a group of people or just one person, but pretty cool. Sounds
Construction
interesting for
project concluded.
But if you're looking for... If you are looking for people and you're not quite sure who you want to use, this might be a good place to check out. Lots of different options available, and looks like lots of different people who are available to work on stuff, so... Might be worth giving it a go, might not be, I don't know.
Construction project concluded.
Just an idea for you. It's so fascinating. I can't even. Ooh, that is a small fleet. Better prices, that's for sure. Thanks. Yeah, no worries. I just thought I'd let you know. I don't know about the quality though. I mean, that's the problem. You're gonna have to do some research yourself on the buyer. Thankfully, the nice thing about that is that they do have, what's the word? You know, they have some comparisons that you can actually put in place, so you can see what the different setups are and how they can affect each other, you know. So you can see like each, and I've looked into this a little bit, like each person has like 3 different standards for what they can do. Like they've got one price that'll give you just like a basic image and that's it. There's another price that'll give you a basic image plus the source file, so you can do some editing of it yourself if you feel like there's a thing you want to tweak here and there. And they've got different stages for different things. And the nice thing about it is you've got user reviews, so you can see how different people like the service. So, and again, it's just an option for you.
Construction project concluded.
Whether or not you will use it or won't use it, that's all up to you. So. Oof. That's a somewhat big station. It's only 5K though. That is not, yeah, that's pirate fleet, holy cow. well, we've taken over this sector of space. That is very interesting. The reason why I'm somewhat confused by what is happening is this is not the normal procedure for how war goes in it's not how, you know, normal procedure goes for war in Stellaris. Generally speaking, when you go in and take over a system, you go in and take over a system temporarily until the war is done with. You know what I mean? So it's a matter of being able to just go in, take it over, and you're done. And then at the end of the war, that goes back to the original owners, and you know, you either humiliate them or you vassalize them, or maybe you'll take over the system, but only at the end of the war. And maybe that's split up between you and another party. So it kind of depends. Like when we took over the true Civilian Horde here, part of the SAR systems didn't necessarily go to me. They went to the my other vassal who was helping me out in the fight here, which I found was actually quite interesting. So I thought it was pretty cool that it did that, but it was also very interesting just to see how that worked. These guys, they are sending a fleet of their own. I don't know where they're going. They're going to the Unar system. Ooh, and look at this, we got a tradition available. Research alternatives increased by 1, science level cap increased by 2. I like that a lot. Let's do that one. I want to get that extra research option. Good, we've got, we're starting to get some better situations set up. Oh, hello. We got here. Why can't I reinforce the fleet? Holy cow, come on, man. Fleet manager. Reinforce that damn fleet. We got a Titan class. We've got a, unless the sun is still
construction project
building Titan assembly. That is why. That explains far too much. Okay. Let's quickly check out the that is now down to 0. Perfect. So these guys can now return back to base. Ooh, a diplomatic insult. That is not very nice for Civilian Horde. Let's... oh, hold on. Which is interesting because they are somewhat... they're now loyal to us, and yet they're throwing diplomatic insults our way. Seems kind of rude, but you know... whatever. We'll get them friendly with us. We'll get them friendly with us. That is 100% going to be the case. That would explain where some of my minerals are going. Here. Conate. Sovereign Helven Worlds, we're sending them alloys and food. Giving us credits. And of course we're sending them nothing for access to a link. Okay, fascinating. Allied Chim Worlds, they are loyal, but they are pathetic, unfortunately. Okay, that's fine, let's get back to it. Days, really? Oh, because they're traveling across system. Oh, I wonder if we're actually pulling in stuff from the Hunters. Fascinating, fascinating. Where are you guys going? Moving to Kador. Which is not there. Moving, that's where I am. door behind me was opened. Not sure why. I'm not going to attack or anything.
Hostile IFF signatures detected.
Pause. Where? Oh, yeah, I know. I can attack that. Moving to Osadon. Yeah, that's there. I don't know how they're moving to Osadon. Not a gate or anything. No, you're going there. Going to destroy that puny ship. Oh, you poor thing.
Construction project concluded.
Oh, you're probably not going to live. Ah, it's another year. It's a mining system. Ooh. Trade deal expired with the Sovereign Helven Worlds. I am fine with that. Am I even gonna make it? Oh, yes I am.
Research concluded.
Goodbye, little ship. Oh, he might actually escape, in which case, good luck to him. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Oh well. Not much else I can do. System is now mine.
Hostile IFF signatures detected.
Yeah, that's fine. They have to go a long way to come down to me. Ah, and there's the allied Chim planets here. Interesting. Now, they are not actually taking over the system. They are just somewhat taking over. You know, they're doing the normal temporary takeover. Fascinating indeed. There. We got the crystalline entities, which they're friendly. Hold on. Things are happening. Things are happening. Two things happening at the same time. The decrepit ruins and desolate wastelands found on Pola Prime seem to have prompted many of the planet's colonists to adopt some kind of pacifist philosophy. Members of the new movement claim that the environment they live in serves as a daily reminder of the senseless horrors of war. They see it as their civic duty to prevent terrible destruction visited upon Pola Prime occurring on other worlds. Do they now? Lost to bureaucracy. Due to a major clerical error, parts of Hizzle Prime has fallen behind in infrastructure maintenance and accommodation services. The people live in rather bleak conditions and will not tolerate it for long. Remedying these problems will cost us time and effort. Well, let's invest in the area. Don't mind doing that. Not at all. Let's also just take a quick gander and see how things are going here. Need some restocking of stuff. He also needs some restocking of stuff. She definitely needs some restocking of stuff. There we go. Definitely needs restocking of stuff. Go. As well. Okay. So we have the 2K. Go. Wow. Same here. So we have the 2K. There we go. Still at Covfefe. Yes. Yes, we are. We're still at Covfefe. We've got our colonies in place. We're at war right now with the Zum Purifiers, and the interesting thing is we are taking over each system as we go along. It's rather interesting. I just realized, though, that I needed to check on my sectors and make sure that we're at the very least, keeping them stockpiled. But if you look here, these are the new sectors that I've just gotten, and I just got that from basically taking over the Zum Purifiers. So, it's a rather interesting situation. Maybe you can explain it to me. The type of war I had to do to go to war with them was a ending of a threat, if that makes sense. That seemed like the only viable option. Yes. Need that. 100% need that. But I thought it was very interesting. So, when I first came in here to start the fight, instead of taking over like normally, right? Instead... Oh my gosh, and they're doing it too. Fascinating. I wonder why that is. I'm just randomly taking them over. Maybe you can... Yeah, it's endgame. It's the enemy is a threat to all life in the galaxy, must be exterminated. Fascinating. Why do you continue to build the older ships like corvettes instead of just battleships and titans? I like to have a mix of everything, and I know that corvettes in particular are really good against bigger ships like battleships. So that's mainly the reason why I like to have the corvettes in play. Particularly like in the Great... when we had the Great Con event a couple streams ago, one of the things that helped with the battlefield was actually the corvettes, because they just basically swarmed around the battleship, and the battleship actually had a hard time being able to pick off the smaller ships. So when you're going up against certain enemies, corvettes actually a pretty decent thing, and that's why I like to actually diversify my fleet a little bit. What government is it? It is a let me go to the government here. They're some sort of fanatical purifier. They're hostile towards us. Obviously, we're at war with them. But they are fanatic xenophobes and spiritualists. They are fanatic purifiers, so they will not do any diplomatic stuff with anyone else, because, you know, they hate everyone. So they won't do any diplomatic stuff with any of the alien species. Corvettes are faster and cheaper, lots of targets with high evasion. Exactly. They've got something like 90% evasion. Exactly. Purifiers. That's why they're... Oh, okay. That makes sense. I do find it interesting. So then that explains why I'm just taking over the system rather than doing that. But then in this case, so like... In this case, they temporarily took over the battle station, right? They didn't actually... or maybe that's because there's a planet here. That would actually make more sense. Okay. Okay, that actually... Never mind, I answered my own question. Fascinating. You know... Hold on. Let's have him go this way instead, rather than backtracking. Maybe, but when it comes to endgame threats like purifiers or other galaxy invaders, corvette fleets are worthless. I found they simply all get one shot on the difficulty I play, so I just started buying top ships. Sure, I can see that. That's why I say it just kind of depends on the situation. And again, that's why I say that's why I like to have it diversified a bit, so at least that if I do come to a threat I'm not familiar with, at least I'm able to take it on from different angles, if that makes sense. And if I know that certain ships do better, then at least I can make a specific fleet that's specialized for it, if that makes sense. Numbers, you can swarm with all corvettes too. Too many targets to kill them all. That's true as well. Fleets are 140 to 400k strength. Sure. Right now I've just upgraded to Titans, so I mean, I'm also still building up as well. Speaking of which, I really should be sending him his Titan now that we've got a Titan shipyard capabilities. Let's go ahead and reinforce this guy. So that will build that Titan right there. Fleet strength is also improved by repeatable tech. Very true. Very, very true. It's one of the reasons why, you know, I do like to hit some of those repeatable tech trees, like the energy weapons and the, you know, different things that are available. Upgraded. Hold on, something actually happened in my tech tree. I can't speak right now. Tech tree. Excuse me. It's in engineering. What did I get in engineering? Ooh, it was the dark matter thrusters. I forgot about that. I think with my super tech empire, each Corvette itself is like 2K. Really? Now that's pretty cool.
Construction project concluded.
Wow, I really am just taking over every planet. And of course the allied Chim planets, who are our vassal, they're also going to get quite a decent boon from coming in and getting in on this war as well, because they're going to pretty much take over this whole system. I may have to send an army my way as well. Let's go ahead and get... Oh yeah, they're my construction. That's fine. Let's just send these guys here for right now. At least they're somewhat closer. Yeah, I tried it. I did 2 fleets, 1 full battleships, 1 full corvettes, and 1 full of each. And you're right, corvettes are great, but I found I was having to replace the fleet 3 to 4 times the amount of battleships. It ended up costing a lot more. Sure, I can understand that. Yeah, that's really just, as I say, I mean, that's really just my reasoning for doing it. This is actually amazing. Space battles. So we're up to 12. If you use corvettes, you should expect some will die. They're best for hit and run tactics. A good balanced fleet works best. And that's part of the reason why I do like a good balanced fleet. I mean, I kind of demolished. So they had, this guy had another fleet, and not only did we overpower them, but, you know, it was over in seconds. Because I had a bunch of different, you know, just everything in there. Pretty nice, if you ask me. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna kind of cut them off here. And then I'm considering sending over a fleet. Another fleet to actually go and... Wow, this fleet actually got a decent upgrade when I went through. I like the ship designer, but their automatic designs aren't the best. They are doing very well. Since corvettes can help defend your large ships from missiles and fighters that the larger ships can't hit, and that's also true. That is also true, and that is a good reason, another good reason to do that. And again, I mean, each person has their own playstyle, so and there's nothing wrong with comparing notes, and that's why I do like these type of discussions. When it's on Admiral difficulty and 3 times endgame threat level, corvettes don't even get to the enemy fleet, they just die. But I may be wrong, which is why I asked to see a lot of streamers using alt. Sure, yeah. Not with the numbers they need, that's possible. Admiral difficulty does more to buff enemy ship strength, that's true. That's true. That's very true, never thought about that. So you use them to protect your fleet? Well, it's one way to go about it. And I have definitely noticed that having the corvettes in play, because they're swarmers as well, they end up actually taking out a lot of missile defense, so they end up actually doing quite a bit of missile defense. In fact, here we go. Let's actually take a look at this. And granted, this is not a big fleet. See, like, that's only one... Like, we're just going to demolish this fleet before they even have a chance. Unfortunate, really. Let's just slow it down all the way. At least we can kind of see. But it's basically it's a twofold strategy. So with a lot of the smaller ships, you have the bonus of having lots of targets, so they're more likely to hit a smaller ship rather than going for your bigger, more vital ships. On top of that, if they've got some point defense, they can actually do a good job of taking out A, other corvettes, and B, other missiles as they're coming in. So there is that. And again, I mean, it's, you know... Ooh, and we didn't actually lose... No, we didn't actually lose anybody. Maybe. No, yeah, we didn't lose anybody. It was just somebody's retreated from battle. Actually, let's just have them sit here for a little bit. I'll try that again, see how it goes. I'll try and have a few mixed fleets, a few top fleets, and see how it goes. Yeah, sure. Point defense for fighters, and that's also true, yeah. Black for missiles, I think. I believe point defense does work on missiles as well. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I do seem to remember that. I'll let these guys recover a little bit. Okay, so they lost 7 ships. We only lost... We haven't lost any, actually. Just got some damage. So I'm curious, if they come back in with a fleet, will they take over some of this area? That could be rather interesting, actually. It does, but Flak has a much better tracking. I see. Point can't defend well against swarm missiles. I see. That's an interesting point there. By the way, Rammers, don't take my opinion too seriously as well. Keep in mind, I'm also still a relatively new player as well. I've been playing this... Well, okay, I've been playing this since the beginning, but I'm not really a good RTS player myself. So I tend to be very diversified with everything I do. Like, I've been told a lot that I need to really specialize my my star bases, because you can get some decent buffs when you've got, like, you know, all 6 trade hubs or all 6 shipyards or whatever. And I can see the value in that. I'm just not sure if that's really the play style I really want to go for. I can see the value in it, and I'm probably dumb for not going for it, if that makes sense, but I can see it, and I can appreciate that, at least, you know, having that information. Okay, it looks like these guys have actually healed. I don't know why I'm... Oh, that's right, that's right. There was an election. Ah, we re-elected this guy. Perfect. Thematically, the balanced stations make sense as well. No, that's true. That is very true. So, like, my play style is really meant to be a kind of a play on the United Federation of Planets. You know, I'm a bit of a Star Trek fan, and realistically speaking, if you're in a sector of space, you wouldn't want to have just a bunch of trade hubs but no defense, right? Or you wouldn't want to have only missile defense or only shipyards, right? And I suppose that is the one interesting point about the change that they made in Stellaris. Stations used to be per planet, and you could set up, you know, stations on other planets, and have a nice thing going where you could have multiple stations set up. But I think to balance some of the things that you could do, they instead changed it to be one station per star system. I get it. I do get it. But, like, particularly for, like, for a system that you're wanting to have a shipyard, you'd basically set up multiple stations in a system. I mean, some of them relatively close together, so the way I would think about it. Also interesting that when I conquer a system, I'm taking over their, like, the actual survey information for that system as well. Okay, now that we have this little barrier here, and we're gonna go ahead and send over... Ooh, look at this. Ooh, very nice. I like that. So we added 2 just by taking over these new systems here. That's awesome. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to send over our stationists here at Yump. We're going to send them over here. Where is our army? That is interesting. That is an interesting way for them to be going. You can make friends with crystals and colonize the crystal home planet. Oh, you know what? I found the crystal home planet. Oh gosh, where was the crystal home planet? I remember finding it. It's right here. It is right here. That's right, and I am in fact friends with them, right? I've made them non-hostile. It's just unfortunate that the Sovereign Heaven Worlds is right here. I mean, there's even... Although there's no colonizable planets here, unfortunately, but I could get this as a system and be able to get some research from there, which would be pretty cool. You can have multiple stations that way. Really?
Construction project concluded.
I did not know that. How can you have multiple stations that way? Ah, habitat and ring worlds. But with habitats and ring worlds, you can't actually what's the word? You can't create. And maybe I'm wrong on this. I'm wrong on a lot, so don't take me too seriously on this. But if I remember correctly, yes, there's a fight coming in. But you can't, from what I understand, I'm trying to think the right way to say this. You can't actually have a shipyard or have anchorages at your habitats, but you can do other things, right? Big crystal structure is a station. That does make sense, actually. When I think about it, I mean, look at this thing. That is clearly a station. Or the crystalline entity equivalent of it. In fact, wasn't there... I swear, there was actually a... there is a crystalline entity in Star Trek. I want to say it's one of the first few... in the first few episodes, there was a crystalline entity there. Anywho, let's get back to the fight here. I do love a good fight, and oh baby, they're gonna die. Oh, it's gonna be so sad. Oh, and they're gonna try and run past me. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, goodbye. Goodbye, that poor guy. That's a sad occurrence right there. Okay, so we're gonna go... I think maybe what I could do is I should actually vassalize this. So I'm gonna set up some colonies here and basically vassalize this area.
Hostile IFF signatures detected.
And there's another one. You shouldn't have come. Oh, that's... stronger fleet, but they... Oh, look at that. Look at that devastation. Goodbye, fellas. An unfortunate turn of events. The habitats don't have station properties, it's districts. And the ring worlds are essentially worlds as well. Ooh, that's an interesting one.
Construction project concluded.
You can never get the habitats to work well. Bloody hate them. People are always unhappy. Might just be me, though. Interesting. I like to park my fleet right at the entrance point so I can AFK the system, looking at other things while they ambush enemies that come into the system. That's a good point, actually. It's also part of the reason why I'm waiting for... Where is this fleet going? How long is it going to take? 800 days. Holy cow. Ooh, I actually should be relatively fine. We are not going to have... Oh, okay, okay. I think you are right on this. I'm going to go have these guys park right over here. The only two entrances they have, although there is another one this way. But there's only one station there, and they are... From the looks of it, it's a very small, tiny, teeny station. Now that's a big guy. And in this case... Ooh, maybe I should actually be... Natural wormhole. They've got a wormhole from their space. That is over here. Okay, I think we are good to go. Sorry, let me catch up with chat.
Hostile IFF signatures
there we go.
detected.
Another ambush. How big is this fleet? Not big at all. Poor guy. Wow, that's a small fleet. I don't know what they were thinking. Quite unfortunate. IRC habitats have special buildings and can't make food. Interesting. The next update, Ring Worlds, will have the theme bonuses like planets too. Okay. Excuse me. I do that and make a station there with a jumper blocker with defense platforms. Okay, so you can have a Ring World section that has a forge focus for alloy production. Ooh, that's actually not a bad idea. Yeah, no. the moment they appeared, they died. It was 3 destroyers, 3 corvettes. I think it was the remnants of the fleet we just defeated. So I don't think they're actually going to do much. And I think I agree with we're going to upgrade this fleet. We're going to add in some defenses. We're going to see what we can do. And we're going to have these guys stay here until we can actually get a better setup. Wow, really? Fascinating.
Construction project concluded.
Maybe you can answer this for me. So this is now officially under Allied Chim planet control, correct? Right? The Allied Chim planets, they have taken over these 3 systems. So that would be a safe judgment to say that, in fact, these are now their systems. So with the end of the war, that is going to be theirs, correct? In which case, it might be a good idea to actually have them... We might want to wait until they take over these 3 systems as well. Well, 2 systems, sorry. At least they've got this nice little setup going. Stations can have defense platforms unupgraded too. What do you mean by that? Just gain 3 more each stage, IRC. Threat containment, war means, capture a station, territories change. I see what you're saying. Okay. So yes, then actually upgrading that station is a good thing. How long do we need? 146 days, that's fine. So what's this? Demand surrender, war exhaustion, relative naval strength, end threat war goals. So they will pretty much, we will have to completely defeat them in order to properly deal with them. Um,
Hostile IFF
Question for
signatures
you.
detected.
oh my gosh, that was amazingly fast. One cruiser, which got demolished in a second. One question for you, though.
Construction project concluded.
Okay. Sorry, getting sidetracked in my head. Oh my gosh, now I've forgotten the question. Oh yeah. That's what I was going to ask.
Hostile IFF signatures
In terms
detected.
of, I want to pause because I actually want to see this fleet. What is their fleet? Only less than 1,000. Here's my fleet, 29,000. I think this is going to be a bloodbath, and they are not going to appreciate it. Let's watch. But as I was trying to ask, because my brain just keeps getting sidetracked, so I'm just going to pause everything. If I end on a status quo, does that awaken the Zum Purifiers? Will they go into a period of I'm trying to think of the right word, of growth and whatever, and will they end up increasing their military strength? What's going to happen here if I just stop now, right? Or do I need to actually finish off the entire empire and then only then deal with that? Because I mean, I don't mind doing that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, you know, that's going to be a much longer fight than I anticipated. True sequels, they can build up. No, yeah, and I do understand that. But I'm just talking about in terms of the severity of their build-up. Will they like go into overdrive to build up, or is it just gonna be like normal build-up for them, which is maybe, you know, get back up to whatever their pathetic status was before. And when I say pathetic, I don't mean that as an insult to them. It's just I mean that as an the game is literally telling me that their fleet power is pathetic compared to mine.
Construction project concluded.
Okay. We're doing fine. I just want to make sure there's a couple planets I was wanting to keep an eye on, and Arcadia was one of them. And we got so much building space, so let's there's a couple things. Hold on. Before we forget. We need one of these, and it needs to be upgraded immediately. Trying to think of what else we can do to improve the mineral output, but I mean that's it. It's an unfortunate situation for the planet because there's only one mineral spot on here. Hey, Spoolin, how's it going, dude? Hope you're having a good night. Hover over status quo to see the territory is given back. Okay, good point. Good point. But I mean, with the way it's going, I don't think it will be. But we'll see. Status quo. Neither side currently occupies claimed territory belonging to the other. A status quo settlement will now result in a white peace without border adjustments. Okay. So if I'm reading that. Neither side currently occupies claimed territory belonging to the other. A status quo settlement will now result in a white peace without border adjustments. So does that mean that my systems are given back to them? Because that would be interesting. Because technically I'm not in an occupied system, I'm in my system now. Very interesting. Sorry, Spoolin, I gotta catch up with chat quickly. Hello, buddy. Hello, Spoolin. Thank you for stopping by. How's it going, man? I doubt it. Matters your difficulty. Right now, I'm not actually on I'm just on normal difficulty. I'm not doing anything crazy. And the only other things that I did to change things was I made it a big map. I made it somewhat extra hyperlaney. Increase the number of planets that you're likely to find, and that's it. Normal difficulty beyond that. Higher difficulty, even empires have fleet construction bonuses. Okay. On higher difficulties, they will make a new fleet more powerful in a year. Lower ones will adjust to remake fleet sizes they had and increase it slowly. Interesting, interesting, interesting. How's my night doing? My night is going actually pretty nicely. we've gone to war, so it's going great. I really love Stellaris. I don't know. I've been really enjoying it. I'm not really an RTS guy. I've been only recently getting into it, getting into RTSs as of late, and I'm really enjoying it. So to be playing Stellaris, I'm having a pretty good night. So, how about yours? How's your night going, man? Hope you're having a good what is this, Wednesday night? So yeah, borders don't change with that status quo, but no resume of war for 10 years. Interesting. Nice, dude. Well, thank you. Let us see what's... Okay, I paused it. That's right, I paused it. That's right, and I paused it to see what was going on here. That'll get us 1 job, then we'll upgrade it and get 2 jobs, as well as increase that by 8. Let's see what's going on here. That is fine. That's a... Or prime. That's fine. That's also fine. Tethel still needs 2 jobs. So Tethel's the one we're trying to keep an eye on. And Uski on prime. How am I doing on exotic gases? Oh, we got a lot of it, actually. Screw it, we're doing it. We're upgrading it. And we're going to leave it as is. So Tethel sector is where we're worried. Targon prime. Can't do anything on Targon. I already put in the growth discouragement. New colony, that's fine. Kieran Prime. I don't really want to be upgrading stuff that's going to increase mineral usage. Yes, we need to upgrade this. Holy cow, let's do it. And this too. And that'll get us some new jobs. Please don't ask. Don't want to make this about me. Oh, okay. Okay, no worries, man. You're free to chill if you want. We're here for the leader of green. That is true. That is very true. Well, in which case, I hope you have a good night, man. And if not, and you want to chat, no worries, dude. You can send me, if you want to chat, send me a message on Discord. We can chat after the stream. So... although I might return your chat in the morning, but you know what I mean. So I hope everything goes better for you, dude. Let us see what is going. Oh yes. He's building mining districts. I love this. I love this governor already. Thank you, dude. You're doing exactly what I want. And he's in St. Casper. Perfect. Skipperton Prime. Hot dog. I forgot about this one. Okay. That will increase it by 3. Also a 3. We've got a lot of consumer goods. We'll do that. And then we'll see how things go. Firm's doing alright. A new Colin Prime is fine. Ooh, I like this. I like this already. We can actually start demolishing a couple of these now, again. Just 2. As for this one, we'll do the same thing here. And I'm just going to go ahead and do something for him, which is to build a trade hub. Where's the economics one? That is not... There it is, trade. There we go. That'll get us 10 jobs right here. We're down by 9 workers, so... Another day, another scientific... this is just a single-player game. I really should, actually... So, I know I've got a couple friends of the channel, so I know Puck plays this, or at least somewhat plays it. And I've got a couple of other buddies who play it. It might be interesting to see a multiplayer game with this. But we're just doing a... This is just a single-player playthrough. Oh, yes, perfect. +1 starbase. Let us see what we got here. Psionic theory. I like that. What does this do? The mind is in many ways a reflection of the universe itself, and, a microcosmos. All species may not reach this insight, but their minds are tools greater than any other. Fascinating. And that will be actually quite a quick technology, only 16 months to deal with that. Doom World adaptation. Doom World habitability plus 20%. Interesting. Eco integration, plus 5% there. Create penal colony. Don't really care that much about that. And right now we've got so much food, I don't care about this at all. So. Kind of like this. We'll do this one, and particularly as it's relatively quick compared to the others, so that is always good. And let's see how much. Ooh, and he is nearly set up. Once we get our defenses in play, we'll see what we can do.
Construction project.
To be honest,
concluded.
I'm not sure if these guys here are going to be able to do much else down here. Now this system, on the other hand, this system is probably going to have a ton of people in here. You're probably going to have several fleets of decent size in that area. We're going to take over what we can. Yes, this game is way in depth, but super fun. I really enjoy it, mainly because of the sci-fi elements to it. Kind of a big sci-fi guy. Really love Star Trek: The Next Generation. Love Star Wars. Bar The Last Jedi. Loved.
Construction project.
There's very few sci-fi that I've found that I dislike. So.
Construction project concluded.
Let us build. We are going to build a gun battery. We're going to build a shipyard so we can start building ships from here. We're going to build crew quarters. And then we're going to get some defenses. Holy cow, we can already build 11 defenses here? It's got to be from something or other. I don't know. That's amazing that it's already that I can already build 11. So we're going to build several here. I'm going to do 9. One of the most complex games I've ever played. Also one of the best, though. No, seriously, I 100% agree with you. This is definitely, A, the most complex game I've played, and B, one of the best games I've played. I love this game. I really do. And it's one of the few RTSs that I've really enjoyed. Although, to be honest, after playing this, I have a new appreciation for the genre. I've gone back and played Age of Empires again, and I liked Age of Empires initially, right? Age of Empires 2 specifically is what I'm talking about. I've enjoyed the game, but I was never like really that into it. And then after playing Stellaris, I'm starting to it's starting to click the whole style of play, strategy, grand strategy, RTS, relatively similar. Makes me want to go back and play Civ again. Makes me want to go back and play Age of Empires again. I've as I said, a newfound respect for the style of gameplay, so I appreciate it a lot now.
Construction project concluded.
Excuse me. Adasher supercomputer adds 5 more, allow you to add an ion cannon to it. True. And that's normally what I actually like to do. So we're gonna have to upgrade this a decent bit. But as it grows, we're gonna be able to do it. I've always loved RTS games over any other type. StarCraft, Red Alert were my favorite back in the day. I never played StarCraft back in the day. I had friends who did, and they're like, "You should play this," and I never did, mainly because I never really had a good PC growing up. So whenever I did play PC games and RTS games, I was playing at a friend's house, and I was normally trying to learn it at a friend's house. But yeah, I remember Red Alert. I remember, Command & Conquer. Red Alert was the main one I played, and Age of Empires 2. Those are my 2 favorites, and those were a lot of fun. But as I said, like I would enjoy them, but I didn't really get that deep into them, if that makes sense. So I would basically be, just enjoying them for a little bit, and then just moving on back to what I'd normally play, which would be, like particularly back in the day, like GoldenEye or Super Mario, or, big fan of the N64. Had the PlayStation. I don't remember getting a lot of PlayStation exclusives besides, Final Fantasies. Legend of Dragoon, that was a favorite growing up. But yeah, it's an interesting situation. Just seeing how things have changed in my own gaming habits growing up. Let's see what else we can get going.
Construction project concluded.
Nice. Okay.
Construction project concluded.
They are still working on this one. They don't even have any armies. They just have their one fleet just bombarding the crap out of that planet. Wow. That's gonna be rough for these poor people. Lucky we didn't have consoles in Europe, really. That isn't. I did not know that. So, where were you in Europe that they didn't have consoles? Also, I didn't know you grew up in Europe. Pretty cool. We're actually gonna put the crew quarters further down. Also, I don't think I can actually build a ion cannon until I actually upgrade this thing to a citadel. So that will be what I'll need to do as one of the last few things. Yeah, it was only PC with Windows 98. Interesting. Doom, Duke Nukem, FIFA 98. That's a good selection of games. Particularly Doom. Doom was fantastic. I've gone back and played Doom 2. I think I'm only about halfway through the game, but I really enjoyed it. It's a lot better. Maybe hasn't aged as well as one might hope, but I mean, I think it's pretty darn good.
Construction project concluded.
Ooh, I can even upgrade these guys while I'm here. Oh, that would be unfortunate for them.
Construction project concluded.
Okay, so plan from here. I go down and take over this sector of space right here.
Construction project concluded. Research concluded.
You're from Romania? Holy cow, I had no idea. That is awesome. Very cool, man. Ooh, here it is. Psionic Theory, monthly 5%. Research, monthly Unity plus 5%. Very cool. And then what? Pause for a second. Edict duration, clone army, that might be an interesting one. What does this do? Damage is only 2 to 4 though. I think most of mine are like 4 to 6 or something to that effect. Gene banks filter and curate available genomes for development. To be honest, I think the clone army is actually not that good. Let's take a look at my armies here. Yeah, I understand. This is 2 to 5. 1 to 5. Holy cow. The Gene Warrior. Yeah, the clone army is not worth it. Gene Warriors are considerably better, and I already got them unlocked, I should say. They're so short, though. I'll get them done super quick. Chemical Bliss Living Standard. I don't know if I really care for it. I didn't have the privilege to play Quake in Unreal Tournament, though. Oh, man. I live in Canada, but yeah, I live 1 hour away from Lou. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. That's awesome. Both in Toronto. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's crazy. I had no idea that you were actually from Romania originally. It's pretty cool. Edict duration plus 5%. I still think the fleet, this one would be the better one to take right now. I was hoping to get the administrative cap one. That did not work out in my favor. Unfortunately. Which is fine. No problem there. We could actually... I don't really want to leave yet, although this is 2K already. But I don't want to leave yet until I actually have one of my fleets here. Or at least this thing gets up to 5K. At least at 5K, I'm fairly certain that unless something crazy happens, you know, like they send down like a full 10K fleet, we should be relatively good here. What's going on here? Absolutely fascinating. I just wish there was something else we can actually do with the whatchamacallits.
Construction project.
I wish there was like an equivalent. So there's a food or a hydroponics farm. I wish there was an equivalent for like mining.
Construction project concluded.
I would not mind that at all. Wow, even with that, we're down by 3. Fascinating. Do that, upgrade that, and that'll get us plus another 5 more. And we'll leave him to it. I'm not sure what to do here. Well, I suppose we could just go trade hub, and that'll definitely get the jobs that we need. Although the specialist unemployment, that's an odd one. So I think what we'll do is we'll just get the... we'll do this one. 5 jobs. I keep forgetting that's 5. I always think it's 10. That's actually the upgraded version. At some point, I'm gonna have to actually start collecting this stuff. It's a 16. It's a 16. Yeah. Okay. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. This other fleet. Oh, okay, he's where I sent him to. He needs to actually come here. There we go. We're gonna have this guy. Oh, that's up to 3K, and we're gonna actually have this guy come down, start taking over these systems.
Construction project concluded.
Oh, poor Confederation. They're 2 away from getting an upgrade. They already have the mineral purification hub. I don't know where the ship is actually going. Where is his ship actually going? On the True Sibulon Horde fleets. And I'm not sure where they're going. Into Ginam. Ginam. Ah, there's Ginam.
Construction project concluded.
Oh man. Nearly 100% devastation. That is unfortunate. But they didn't bring any armies, so I can understand it. I can see where they're coming from. Oh my gosh. They are building yet another... Oh, they have another gateway? Gosh. Jackasses. They are moving so far ahead in terms... They haven't done a single war, from what I understand. Actually, maybe they have done one. Maybe they have done one. I'm not sure what to think about these guys, really.
Construction project concluded.
The Ixodar Star Collective, they've done a lot of stuff, but they are relatively friendly.
Construction project
They have all these gates. And I'm not sure if I actually have super gate construction available. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Yes, I do not actually have it
Construction
yet.
project concluded.
I thought I did, though. Goodbye, that poor station. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to vassalize these sectors and, well, I'll create sectors by colonizing these planets, and then I'm gonna have to, vassalize them. Oh, that's a good fight going on there. Let's take a look at these guys. Oh, and they won. Very nice. Well fought. Wow. Ruined Sentry Array. Huh. All sorts of weird stuff going on here. In this area. Space. And then how is this one doing? That's at the 5K already. And they've got 4. Which one is 500? Maybe not quite. 700? Holy cow. Take a look at this guy a little closer. Game won't, Oh, that's the big one. That's the big boy. Okay. That's right. I don't think this is yeah, it doesn't have a planet, but it does have a station. Mirror Dimension United Confederation of Nations reports their economy is booming. Contributing factors mentioned were our portal trade as well as recent victories over the warp beasts. Excellent. Excellent news. And we got stuff for it. Fantastic. Or specialist. Can't really do much of anything for him. Nice. Let's just go ahead and do that for him. Oh, let's also keep forgetting. The sectors need to be... Yeah, there's already one right here. Okay, let's start from the top. Yeah, he needs to be up to 2,000. Go. He needs to be up to 2K. There we go. He needs to be up to 2K. 1K, 2K right here. Oops. One extra 1,000 credits for him. That's fine. There we go. Okay, I think we're doing relatively well. Well, speaking of which, Tethel. Where is Tethel? Targon, there's Tethel. Oh, that is absolutely fantastic. Let's take a look at the population. People are moving away. Okay, that is fine. That is actually fine. I think we'll just go ahead and do the, not martial law, just discourage planetary growth. We'll do that. That's the new colony, so that's perfectly fine to leave as is. Kirim. That's right, I wasn't ready to go ahead and do that, but I'm gonna have to do this pretty soon. St. Casper's fine. Should be getting one of each really here. Wait, is there no... Gosh, there is no Hollow Theater. I'm an idiot. Okay, let's actually replace this with a Hollow Theater. I keep forgetting that these guys like to do this. So the amenities, Hollow Theater. There we go. And we'll also... Oh, we'll leave it at that. That'll then increase the amenities. Yellow. Ah. New system. I think the best way would be to go here, 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 here. There we go. And then hopefully these guys will get their domination of Akorim. Which it looks like they're not quite getting yet, but they're very close. And that's an odd one right there. Their armies have increased, in which case I think I'm gonna have to send them over. Send over my armies to go and deal with them. The real question is, how can I get them over there? Well, okay, no. We're just gonna have to escort them. I think this base is doing relatively well enough. 6K with still 3 more things, and then we'll have an upgrade after that. And this fleet with the upgrade, they need to be upgraded again? Holy cow! Okay, that's fine. We'll go ahead and... No. We'll just have to see what happens. Fleet stance needs to be set to evasive so they can get the hell out if they need to. And we'll go ahead and send them... Oh man, they are actually going to need help pretty soon.
Construction project concluded.
Allied chip planets. They are heading to where? Oh, they're merging. The something... No, that's not them. Oh wow, they've got a pirate fleet, unfortunately. So I'm gonna just do a double check on my trade routes. Everything's looking good. Great, dandy. Scorum, where the hell is Scorum? Have I not upgraded that yet? Oh my gosh.
Construction
Yep, I have
project
not upgraded that
concluded.
yet. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Well, I don't really need to upgrade it right this second.
Construction project concluded. Construction project
We
concluded.
get a lot of that. Argon Prime. Yeah, we've already set that up. Okay. Eee. That's no bueno. Sibulon Successor Khanate? What? Oh, I understand now. They have been going this way to try and get battles going on here. Oh, that actually makes so much more sense. And they have unfortunately been getting their butts handed to them. Galvan fleets are going over here to go take over this place. I understand that. Makes sense. Where are these guys going? Not there. Ah, they're coming here. I see. They're going... That's a long way to get there, but I understand it. They're also going to get their butts handed to them as well. It's a relatively small fleet, fortunately. So far, the Chim planets seem to be working out the best. They've had one major battle and they've won, despite the fact that they lost a ship. Meantime, we're just taking over system after system. Oh, why did they drop to 26? Did we lose somebody? Or is it just that somebody backed off? Let's have them just sit here for a second. We'll let them repair before we send them out again. I seem to remember these guys being a lot higher ranked than what they were. Okay. I definitely need to consider getting rid of this guy. Yep, I've got the hyper entertainment for him. Not sure what else I should actually do for here. I don't actually have a trade hub yet. No, I do. Never mind. Never mind. Ignore that. Although I don't have an energy grid either. Might be worth doing. I'll look at my fleets quickly. Okay, maybe we can encourage population growth here. There we go. Encourage planetary growth. Fascinating. Oh, newly founded colonies is gonna push people away. I understand. I understand. I think I'm gonna have to now make the sacrifice of. Although we've gotten a bunch of minerals in play, but I think we're gonna go ahead and do this. We're gonna upgrade all three, get a ton new jobs available. That should take care of at least the unemployment issue. Now, I'm not sure what happened here, but I thought these guys were 29k, not... I don't see them missing any ships, so it's not like they're... anything else is weirdly wrong or anything, it's just... okay. Ooh, would you look at that. I didn't realize there was a Sibulon successor Khanate there. Kurum's devastation is down to pretty much 98%, but their armies are
Construction project concluded.
Well taken care of, so I'm gonna have to do something.
Construction project concluded.
Okay, maybe I'll send... what I'll do is I'll send them the long way. Send my armies there. And then up to there. Wow, that's a long way to go. Well, let's see what happens here. Constantly having piracy issues. Oh my gosh, it's actually 12. I should actually be going. But I do want to get this taken care of first. First things first is to actually see if we can't get a clear shot back to the Zum Purifiers for my armies, and then we will see what we can do from there. They're at least doing well. Wow. Okay, we do actually now have a clean shot, so, let's go back to my armies. Oh, perfect, that actually took care of it already. Even better. Okay, well, let's at least see this section taken care of. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I didn't see these. But that is very nice. Look at this. Two successful battles. One at Mizar and one at Wolfram.
Research concluded.
Building cost down by 5. Let's do that one.
Construction project concluded.
Interesting. Now it's going back up again for Strike Force Charlie. I wonder if it's just because these guys are actually getting more experience. Now he's experienced. Experienced. Let's see who's not experienced. I think every single one of them are experienced now. Definitely something I have appreciated them adding that kind of functionality. You know, being able to
research concluded.
You know, improve your The heck happened here? Oh. Yeah, it's my Titan. I forgot. I sent him to... Oh, I forgot about this.
Construction project concluded.
That's the Titan right there. Very cool. But I was trying to say something, and I forget what it was. But, oh yeah, it was very cool that they added that sort of experience level that they did add. I think it's a very cool find that they did, and... not find, but a very cool thing that they did, and so I appreciate that they did that. Okay. Got the plus 20 there. See what new research we got going. Army health plus 10%, hound ability plus 5, xenomorph army. I don't really want to make xenomorphs. This one I don't mind actually doing though. I actually have not checked my factions in a long time. Well, promotion lobby. They don't like lore. They don't like wars. They like us keeping the peace and a defensive stance. They're not exactly happy with me right now doing this. So, yeah. Committee for something or other. No empty shells, whatever that's supposed to mean. Line for the replacement of organic life with robotic workers will displease the committee of the sacrosanct truths. I don't really care too much about it. No synth rights. No, I'm not going to do that. Generally speaking, I don't like having robot populations, but if I do find one and they decide to join, I'm not going to give them crap for it. Authoritarian. Extra national authority. Yeah. Military-industrial complex. They will be liking the fact that we're conquesting. They like aggressive diplomacy. Failing to allow for offensive warfare will displease the military-industrial complex. Imperial hegemony. Selling ourselves as the overlord of one or more foreign powers will please the military-industrial complex. Leviathan Slayer. I have already slayed the Leviathan, so they were happy with me for doing that. Right now, the most happy with us is the Alien Suffrage Coalition. Because they're getting us the most unity. Next one would be the Democratic Reform Foundation. They love us, but they only make up 6%. That's an unfortunate one. Anti-autocratic, free movement, reproductive freedoms, anti-stratification. We're doing all that. Anyway, doing all those things. How's this system doing? Ooh, baby. And they're gonna get a nice big boost pretty soon. I gotta see this thing. Oh, that thing is just so cool. That is a Titan, ladies and gentlemen. And that thing is very, very cool. It on its own has 8,000 battle power, basically. Very cool. Very cool indeed. And it's basically a bunch of large things. So if he came up to a bunch of Corvettes, he might have a bit of a hard time. But against bigger fleets, oh, he's devastating. Alrighty then. And it would appear we have taken over this sector of space. So we're going to actually send him back up here. And that way he'll also intercept with the Titan that he needs to pick up. There goes the Sibulon, Successor Khanate. Okay, there we go. Barely starting to win. Let's see how far out my armies are. And they're on their way. $250 days to get to there. Then we're not sure about the rest of the way from there.
Construction project concluded.
But it's still going to be a while, and I think I'm going to need to call it a night already. But I think we've done quite a bit. We have gotten our colonies actually set up, and they are on their way towards thriving. They're doing quite well. We have... I think we've done... well, the things that we've done last night to improve the situation with the true Sibulon Horde, improving their feelings towards us, I think we've been doing a good job there. And we've tried to work hard with people like the Sovereign Helping Worlds to try and improve their situation, and hopefully they can start considering themselves as a possibly unvassalizing from the Chim Order, in which case I'd like to federate with them. If not, I suppose what we could do, depending on what happens, but we might be able to. In fact, let me even take a look at the situation log here. Chim Order has 19,000. Oh, I've taken over as number 2. Excuse me. What? I've taken over as number 2. Oh, me and the Ixodar Star Collective, we swapped places. I don't know what happened. It might be the colonies. Oh, it's the subject empires. That's what's pushing me just slightly over. I'm not sure if the wars themselves have pushed them to improve, but they have gotten oh, that's going to be an unfortunate battle right there. I suppose that's why I need to start moving up from here. And I suppose what I could do in the meantime, they've now gotten complacent with the fact that I have not really attacked from the south. So we're going to actually move up now that we've got this sector of space taken over. I think what we'll do, we'll have this guy go here, and this guy will actually start moving up. Why is this guy so... I mean, experienced. They're all experienced. I think I'm missing something here. Or maybe these guys are just more upgraded? I don't know. But anyway, getting sidetracked. I need to be calling it quits for the night. Thank you guys for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. You guys have been great. It's definitely nice to see some new people in the chat as well. But let's just go through, and I always have my checklist of people I need to thank for being kind enough to do things, such as the auto hosts. We have auto hosts from Professor Death, Sandy Feed, Big Blue TV, the Original G. Oh, actually, that's not an auto host, that's a raid. Which, we'll get to that in a second. The League Esports, Scooters, and Misbehavey. Thank you guys all for the hosts and the auto hosts. I really do appreciate it. A big thank you to the Original G for the awesome host and somewhat of a raid. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Also, a big thank you to all the people who've been hanging out in chat, being nice enough to chat and give me ideas and compare notes as to how to play the game. I enjoy being able to talk to people in the chat, and particularly when we're talking about not so much differing, but just, you know, different styles of playing the game, and I really do enjoy being able to get that different perspective. But yeah, to everybody in the chat, thank you to the Original G, thank you to Psychomotion. Is that a bot or is that a person? I am not sure. Psychomotion, if you're not a bot, say hello, say thank you. If not, that's fine too. Mike Jones, 8004, Mr. Reflector, Sanitizer Smurf, Spoolin' by You, Subtle. Thank you guys for hanging out in the chat. Thank you also to Rammers TV. I know he spoke. I know he's not in chat right now, but thank you as well. Also, thank you to Sanitizer Smurf. Thank you to... trying to see if anybody else spoke. Original G, who's already in here. Thank you guys for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. If you guys have been liking the stream, please consider hitting that follow button. And if you'd like to see when I go live, Twitter and the Discord are the two best places to actually, see if I can actually type. Two best places to see when I go live. I'll always announce in both of those places. And the Discord itself has a schedule for the week, which I update every week, so that you guys know what I'm playing and when I'm going to be playing it. So, yeah. Also, if you're curious as to how Stellaris playthrough started initially, you can go check out my YouTube channel. I've got all the VODs up there, particularly for Stellaris, Hollow Knight, and Satisfactory. But you can see how we started out from this tiny little system right here and expanded out into the gigantic empire that we are today. So, thank you guys for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. Have a good night. Have a great night, everyone. And hope to see you guys. Trying to think when I'm live again. Friday. I was planning to do a stream Friday. I'm thinking of actually canceling it. Some things might be going down with my family, and things which I think I should be readily available for, just in case. So Friday is most likely going to be canceled, and maybe the rest of the week. We will see. We will see. I'm not sure. So, just giving you guys a heads up. Schedule for this weekend might be a little iffy. But thank you guys. If I don't see you guys this weekend, probably Monday. Probably Monday. I think would be the next time, probably with some more Stellaris. So, thank you guys for hanging out. Much love, man. Thank you, G. You too. And again, thank you so much for coming in and with the host. And thank you, Sanitizer Smurf, as well. I appreciate you guys being here. And you guys have been really awesome. Have a great night, guys. See you guys around. And, yeah, later.